there anybody in here? Yeah. How's my voice sounding? I just hooked up the microphone, so I want to make sure the audio is proper. Hello, hello. Tennessee, LA. Can you guys hear me talking? Test, test. Yes, no. Can you hear me? And I'm guessing no. Let's try this. Can you hear? Nothing's happening there. Can you? Hello? Audio input capture. That's not working there. I'm guessing nobody can still hear me yet. Hmm. Sounds way low. Okay. How about now? I didn't want to like blow eardrums out or anything, so I started low with the volume button. Still too low. Let me try one more thing here. Okay. I'm at the mic, turning the mic volume up. Okay. How about, well, let me get back here. How's that? Better? Here, but barely. Better, better. Alright. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. Alright, so I'm taking it that's good. Alright, so I am complete. I am complete. Bingo. Okay, boom. Alright. Biggity bam. Alright, what's going on, everybody? Alright, so I figured play with this a little bit today, get it all set up properly. You can, and still see Vern also. All is good here today. So I figured I'm listing some media right here, so I figured I would get this all set up and just doing a relaxing listing day. And Jan went to the binge yesterday, so I'm uploading those videos all day. So I got 3 videos so far to upload today. One's up now. So I gotta get this stuff organized and get to working on that also. I'm getting charged fees for editing active listing. Dude, I don't even know what's going on, and it's such a mess. It's such a mess. Here's yesterday at least kicked up in the evening time, so at least I almost got back up to $800 yesterday, so that was good at least. But man, there's been so many people complaining about so much, it ain't even funny. And then today's not, I mean, it's a little slow. Well, actually, Sunday's always a little slow when it starts out, but usually Sundays are my biggest day. But I'm not hoping for anything today. So it's such a mess. I haven't noticed anything switching to international yet, but then I got it on lowest right now anyway, so you ain't gonna see anything. See if there's anything going on. Yeah, see what people are complaining about today, if anything. That was yesterday. Items not showing up in search. Having issues when you click the store items. Anyone having issues when you click on a store item, another item appears, not the original listing. That's different. I guess that's happening on several people, so that looks like a different thing too. Huh. And here. That's something different actually. But anyway. They have just lost control of their website. eBay standard delivery international, that's today. International shipping is not working for at least 3 days. And some of these you got to take with a grain of salt because they could be like a newer seller. So I kind of look for things that more than one complaint about. eBay website issues on Google Chrome. That's back in January. Send offers not working. That's been an issue for a week now. No active buttons. The buttons have been the problem. Buttons on offers, on bidding, and even buying. While placing my order. And here's another one, the items. Oh, that's the one I clicked on. That's where it started. The item search showing non-US related items. But we'll see what happens today. Sure, it won't be pretty. Anyway, let's get some listing done. Oh, Leslie, what up? What up? Are you a guitar shredder? No. I make a lot of noise on the guitar. How about that? I've got a Jackson and a Marshall small stack. Not a stack, but a small Marshall that I just haven't touched in probably... Oh, I forgot. When I do these lives... Damn it. I gotta figure a way around that. I gotta figure a way around that. My receiver, when it don't have no sound going through it, it shuts off. And when I hook up the mic to the computer, it shuts off the sound from the computer. So no sound goes through my receiver, so it shuts down every like 15-20 minutes. So you'll get that black screen and it's gonna shut down for a little bit and I have to reboot it, restart it. But I think it's on a delay, so I don't think you guys really notice it too much. So that might be a good thing. Pain in the booty hole. So I gotta figure out how to get my receiver not to shut off. Maybe I just get a different receiver. Let's see. Selling Discogs. I ended all my stuff on Discogs. It wasn't worth my time anymore. Sales are so low on Discogs. I only probably had 700-800 items up there anyway. And I was getting maybe 2 sales a month. So I just ended it all. Because I had a few items when I started redoing my drawers that the one item came up missing. And I'm like, I know what that's from. So I just ended it all for now. So... ended all my listings in store, 5,500 items, and sold similar because I couldn't handle how slow and I do that every once in a while. The other day I had a bunch that was up to like almost at 6 months, so I ended all those and redid them. And then I did a couple thousand the next day. So twice yesterday I got offers with pre-approved payments. I accepted both and both went through, but eBay charged them full price instead of the offer price. That's been an off and on issue for the last year and a half. I've experienced that a lot. Went to repurchase because they think I tried to scam them. I didn't have to end or do anything. I think it ended up fixing itself when I sent an invoice, if I remember correctly. Haven't had it in a minute. But I think I sent them an invoice and it fixed that. That glitch has been going on for me too. Yep. Yeah, Yeah, try sending them an invoice next time. See if that works for you. Because I don't remember canceling or refunding anything. So I just remember going in and sending an invoice and everything being okay. So it's pain in the booty hole. Pain in the booty hole. All right. I'll get some listing done then. Get some listing done. I got some of that media. I put the video out on the other day. Well, this is on Blue Note. Is this a promo? Yes. Blue Note promo. That could be. That has potential to be good. I spent yesterday cleaning up this office. It was a mess. Dirty. Dog hair everywhere. Rearranging stuff. Alright. So I don't have Recruiter. That's not it. That's the full album. It's just the single. I guess it's gonna be nothing. Let's see this one. Nobody's got it, so I'll put it up a little bit higher. Just in case. Alright. Do you have any type of insurance on your inventory? Yes, I do have insurance on my inventory through used to be through the one that's on the commercial, Liberty. But then we found a cheaper way through Hartford Insurance, and I've just got like $150,000 on the inventory. No big deal. It's only like $130 a month, and something happens, it's $150 or $150,000 just to get me restarted again. So figured that was enough. So because there's a lot more value in the inventory than that, but you can create your own basically and adjust it or whatever if I needed to, but don't really need to. Listing and lurking. Glad to see you're troubleshooting live today. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. Over the river and through the woods. To your grandmother's house we go. Yeah, refund the difference. I threw that in, I think, as a suggestion if the invoice didn't work, that I could refund the difference on those issues. So. And that is it. too much. Kind of stinks that I can't play that music on there. So that's one more thing I'll have to figure out, is how to get some background music that's royalty free, since I guess I could put it up on that computer. Do I got Spotify on there? I may have, actually. But it's turned on this TV. Would I have speakers? I guess I could turn the volume up on that TV, and that should work. Let me try to get some background music here if I can. Let's see if I can do this. I'm right over the mic, so I might be a little bit louder. Let me stop it over here, because I got it playing over here. I was trying to see if it would, with it playing, if it would keep my receiver on, but it would not. Let's go in here, hit play, listening on desktop. Now listen here, this computer. Alright, I am going to start turning up the volume on this TV, so let me know if it gets too loud or if it's just right. See if we can get this some background music working here. If it gets too loud or if it's just right. See if we can get I'm on delay, so I gotta wait and see here. I hear nothing. I'm on delay, so. Nothing. That probably ain't gonna work because it's gonna hear me talking. So that's not going to work either. And no music's coming through. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. That idea won't work because it'll hear my voice also on top of it, and then there'll be like a delay. So that will not, or a echo or whatever, so that won't work either. Oh well, I'll figure something out eventually. What is your promoted percentage at this time? Are you promoting it all? Everything that is 555 and below is not being promoted, which is about 13,000 items. And then everything above that right now is at 15%. But like I've said before to other people and stuff, I have no cost of goods except what I just got in, basically. Everything else is paid for, so that allows me to put a higher percentage than normal on the items, because it's basically like the cost of the goods is going into the promoted instead. So, since it's all paid for. So, one of the pluses, one of the bonuses I've gotten at the 21-year mark of the way I did business and buying all that crap early on. Children's hospitals across America. Yeah, I'll definitely have to figure out some background stuff. Ooh, duh, I could use a phone. Duh. Let's see if this will work. Alright. Boom. Boom. Alright, is that too loud? Okay, how does the voice blend with it? It's sitting closer to the mic than my voice. Turn it down a couple of spots. Let me know if that is not working right properly. Sounds good. Cool. Got a little background so when I'm not talking, you can make just dead air. Da-do, da-do. Gotta love technology. I still trip over technology. All the crap you can do. I still picture myself like in the basement I grew up in the freaking ghetto, and if I had all this then, how awesome life would have been, and how would have been a hell of a lot easier to get out of the situation I was in. Feature next members of the Time Ghost guest vocals by RT. Man. Waiter. No, that's an exclamation point. What is it? This thing, I got the video playing over here on the big TV, so every time I move over here, it distracts me because I'm seeing it move over there. Okay. Oh, where did I put hers? This is just, get out of my way. Six won it. And none up, none sold. So we will go a little higher on this one. Since it's sealed too. What stinks about eBay right now is whenever you do media and you have to put something new, it makes you put in a UPC. Or type does not apply. It's not automatically saved like it used to be since they changed stuff. And it stinks. Alright, let's go 30 now. Let's see where it goes. This I have no idea what it is. Paste Magazine 2007. Hello, hello. That's an independent train. Sorry if these barcode scanners are going to be a little loud. Whoops, I already got stuff over here, James. Roseanne Barr. I think this is a different cutout though. I wonder what's different about this barcode, why they changed it. See if it comes up over here. Don't know. Not sure why they would change it. It's got a different barcode. It might be one of earlier pressings. We'll go high just in case. so comfy. Oh, let me put this over on. There we go. From Studio 69. That was the first thing that popped in my head. So I need to hang up my Blues jerseys in the back that say 69 on the back. 'Cause you're a Hoosier like that. Hoosier. Okay. I love these CDs that rarely anybody has listed. Or even online, period. That's good. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Let them roll in. On those 4 days that eBay was working, man, that thing was going off all day long. Loved it. Hey, Miss Lachey. All is good here. Hope you're having a good one. Hit best offer. See what comes up first. Yeah, see here. It's like, how does one from the UK get precedence over a US one? They used to put the UK's down underneath the line here. And it used to say from international sellers. That's what used to happen. So you'd have the US based ones up here. And even that one's from Singapore, but it's at least listed on the US site. I had my void space again, my receiver shut off. So you can see me go to get it there. And it goes blank. Okay, so that camera still continues to go. So that's cool. Okay. Good enough. That works. Not that big of a deal then. Alright. But they have to do this now. Never try talking yourself out of it. Just go and enjoy. Always follow your instincts. Something's telling you to go. Go and get that good stuff. warning, I may be an bad influence. I wish they would let me tell them how to set this page up so it'd be a lot better. Yesterday's day have been much better. $1,000 day yesterday, today at 400. Sweet. Very nice. Yeah, today was definitely better, or yesterday was definitely better for me. Made it up to almost 8. When the days the issues 626 to 882. So, but today is kind of slowed down for me already. 150. So I'm about 2 hours behind, it seems like, right now. Let's see if I got any offers to send out. I've been barely up at the end of the day with month over month, and it's taken up until this past last weekend to get me there because those Saturday through Tuesday where everything was normal. So down 2. So if I don't have good sales today, it's going up. I'm gonna be still down. Just kind of stinks. And at least bills are being paid, so I can still pay myself and all the good stuff. So just can't go on shopping sprees. And thankfully, I don't need to. So. Server error today. Well, at least that's working today. Courtney's in there all stretched out on the bed. Yeah, that's what keeps me going is when it gets back to normal, it'll be crazy good all day, every day. Be back to feeding the monster. Now we're just feeding the old grandma who's having a hard time walking instead of feeding the monster. Okay. Alright, there we go. Cha-ching. 5. Cha-ching train, right? Somebody bought a lot of those Boy Scout patches. Nice. So $10. $10. $10. $10. Nice little $40 there. I got so many more of those patches I need to get back up, get listed again. Bud Summers, I guess it's honest. He's selling it for $10.99 new. Whoops, I hate when that happens. Will he be one that emails me and says, "Please take my CD off of your website"? We'll see. Cha-ching explosion. I used to always have that thing turned off, the cha-chings, because it was always so annoying. Because like last weekend, it was just all day constantly, which is a good thing. But being that sales have been down, I've been leaving it on. So at least I can get excited when I hear it. Get that right on the spot. Cool. You can do it. Fine, don't do it. See if I care. not my site. I should give some sales. My eBay is dead as Elvis. Only 60 to 70 items last week? Come on now. You can do that per day. Come on now. I listed that many yesterday and I cleaned my whole space. Come on now. You can do better than that. Motivation. Go list some stuff. 60 to 70. I can do that in my sleep. Ah. I can telepathically list 60 or 70 in one day. Come on now. You can do it. Make some money. Ooh. Got lunch on the way, so this will go about 30 minutes more, and then I'm going to take my lunch break. My lunch break. Okay, I was doing that. My listing tool just updated between listings. Uh-oh. Mine hasn't yet. I haven't seen it anyway. Blacklisted? From what? Hey James, first time viewer on the live. Do you check sold comps on the CDs you are listing? Well, watch and find out. Wait, is saying that racist? Blacklisted. Everything you say nowadays is considered racist by certain groups of people who have no education, no mental capacity to learn anything. Who like, I just closed one too many things. I did. People who like diminishing the words that should have impact when that stuff does happen. What am I doing here? Alright. Didn't know which window I closed. Pre-owned, brand new. See, okay, this is at best match. Germany, US sponsored. United Kingdom, Germany, Italy, Germany. So you're saying only one person in the US has this item up? That does not, I don't know, that just doesn't sound right to me. But let's find out. Let's try. Let's test this little, play with this little issue, shall we? Because that's an awful lot of international with just one US. Like I said before, they used to separate it. So I don't like the fact they're not separating it anymore. And if that's the case, then why am I not selling more on the international websites? Being I have 20,000 items per international website, but yet my internationals are basically dead. Oops. Black again. This is an international CD, so I could see that. So yeah, this is an international CD, so I could see that only being on the international sites more than the US. So by name, when I go in by name, I'm getting more US. Do you got the barcode in here? Nope, that's why. You didn't come up. Google it and see if we got any eBayers. Just the 1777. So that's still Germany. There's a New York 750. So that one did come up, I think. Yeah, right there. That's a $20 US one. That's that one. Okay. Yeah, it's just the placements is just seems not right anymore. It's just, I don't know. And how are they shipping that for only $2.99 from Germany? I don't know. Let me US only. So she's not right. Not right. So let's go $20 on this then. It's got that in the title. Hey Amanda, fireballs, fireballs! I've searched your CD and I got 0 results on the one I've just listed. Well, it's not listed yet. I'm just drafting right now. The first set of stuff's listed, but these are just drafts right now. Yeah, it's not listed yet. It may not. Yeah, I heard people complaining about that. It may not be international. It's just saying it's international. So. And that might be why economic shipping from the U.S., from outside the U.S. That one is Berlin, it says. No, I'm not going to worry about it. I got 2 results, 7 worldwide. Yeah. So, yeah. So, I'll list mine now and it'll be live. So, let's see. F79. Now it should show up in a few minutes, normally. Yes, I do charge shipping. Yes. Free shipping is a scam. Free shipping is the devil. ICP. There we go. So it's a bizarre sampler. Okay. Not worth much. Cha-ching. Can you explain why free shipping is a scam? I'm 1 year into eBay. Well, you should not use free shipping if you do free returns, because then you can't recoup the original shipping amount. So eBay wants you to do free shipping, but they also want you to do free returns, and in the end you lose a lot more than you would if you charge shipping. So in that essence, I call it a scam, but it's the devil, just because it leads people to believe, something that doesn't exist. Because all you do is just intertwine the shipping cost in the amount of the item. So, and the problem with it too is if you take offers for every item that somebody sends you an offer on, you have to do the math in your head. Okay, how much would it cost to ship this item? Since you're not charging the shipping amount, you've got to know that shipping amount. So you go, okay, it'll cost me $5.99 to ship this item. Okay, so subtract that off. Can I take their offer? So when I did it for a year, it does not increase sales. It does more harm than good, at least on the stuff that I sell. It does more harm than good. And it takes longer to accept offers because you got to know your math in your head. You got to know the shipping amount. You got to know the weight of the item that they're sending the offer on and what it's going to cost you to ship it, where it's going. And now these days when I did it, it's a lot harder because everything's broke down into sections across the US, where before it used to just be flat pretty much. Where now if you send something from Florida to California, it's going to cost a whole lot more than if you sold, send it a state over. So then you got to know where you're shipping it to. So do not do free shipping. I do not promote free shipping in any sort of way. The only way it kind of makes sense is if you're selling new product that there are literally thousands of them out there and 900 of the people are using free shipping. That's the only way it really even kind of makes sense. And even then, I personally still would not do it. What I do is just would increase the price a little bit and promote a little bit more, especially now on today's age with pay to play, basically. That's why when you're seeing me put my prices in while I do this, I'm pricing a little bit up because I have my sale that kicks in, because the sale's part of the algorithm on eBay. Plus I promote it a little bit more. So you got to think about, like, say there's two items out there. One is $10, okay, and are they promoting? You don't know if they're promoting. If they are they just doing like 2%, 3%, 5%? Okay, who's going to sell first if you put yours up for, say, $14, but you promote yours at a higher percentage? Is yours going to get seen more than that other person's, then in turn sell first? So there's a lot of variables when it comes to pricing and stuff. And free shipping just totally mucks up the field to makes things a lot more difficult when it comes to making your money and creating your sales and your offers and stuff like that. It's not worth the time. Not worth it. Yeah, when I did it for that year, it was miserable. But I wanted to try it to give it its due, just in case it did work better. But it was one of my lower dollar years monetarily, and it slowed me down in accepting offers. And I know the prices of what it takes, how much something would ship at that time. So, yeah. Now I wouldn't even want to try to guess. And plus, postage switches twice a year. It goes up 2 times every year. So you're constantly having to relearn and rethink everything. So, definitely not worth it. For sure. Hopefully all that made sense to you. Cha-ching. They say free shipping helps with the algorithm, but I guarantee you a higher percentage will get you better placement than free shipping, because eBay wants that money. So if they're only going to get 5% on something for $10 with free shipping, and you have yours for $12 plus shipping, yet you promote yours at a higher percentage, pretty good chance yours is going to sell first, or be at least placed first for people to see more often. That's the way it would work in the greedy, monetarily greedy society of eBay these days. And then, of course, other things come into factor, like your feedback and not necessarily your percentage, but your amount of items sold. Because people will sometimes will buy from me over somebody else and pay an extra $2 or $3, knowing that I've sent so many items out. There's a better chance they're not going to get screwed in the end. And then plus with the free returns, they don't have to worry about that. So some people will pay an extra $2 or $3 for the security of knowing. I mean, I shop like that. I don't go for the cheapest thing. I go for the security knowing I don't have to deal with anything afterwards. So that's why you always take care of your customers, because that's number one. That makes sense. Raising your prices, yep. That's another good point. I'm going to pause this since I'm almost ending anyway, since I'll just be talking, I guess, prior to this list a little bit. Then you have to go in and basically, it's harder to raise your prices on your items than it is to raise your shipping prices, especially if you're using fixed shipping rates with the shipping policies that eBay has. Like, I use the shipping policies where you only have to go in, change it once, and it'll change it on all the items that use that shipping policy. Whereas if you have to up the value of every item, somebody like me who's got 45,000 items, you can only do 2,000 at a time. So that takes a long time to do it. Where if I had, 20,000 items with the same shipping rate and the same shipping policy, I only have to do it one time and it changes everything. So it's a lot more a lot simpler in that situation also. So, good point. Good point. Let me do this, see what else is left. Very good point. Very good point. And then, so today was just a little test run with this live thing. I'll do more now that I have everything set up. And what I want to do is I want to start listing later, because I know there's a lot of you guys who go to like Paul's or Hustle Couple, Amy and Dan, and I haven't seen nobody really like after 9 p.m. So I might start doing them like 9 to 11 so I can list more during at later hours. So I'm thinking about starting mine at 9 when I do mine, 9 p.m. Did I add that picture? Yes. What else we got here? Free shipping ain't free. Yeah, that's what I say every time somebody emails me. He says, "Can you give me free shipping on this item?" And I go, "Well, if you can call the government and get them to lower the shipping cost, or to give me free shipping, I'll give you free shipping." And most of them will respond back, "LOL," or "I got you," or something like that. So that's my little smart ass comment to free shipping. In the presence of an eBay legend. eBay legend, yeah, whatever. Thanks though. I'm quickly seeing that. I've been trying to list as the cheapest listing item. Is that the wrong idea? That's a trick question. Is it you want to price right, not necessarily the cheapest? Because I'll give you let me see if I can show you for instance. Like this ain't a good one because they got 99.8. Let me pull up a CD that everybody's going to have up here. So, say I have a Paula Abdul Forever the Girl CD. Do I want to list the lowest? No. Reasons why. $339 with free shipping. Oh, but look, just disc and artwork only. They're not sending the case, right? Disc only. Plus, shipping is going to cost you $365 just on the price alone, not counting the mailer. So these people are already going to lose money. Now, this guy, I think what he's doing, I just found him the other day, and he's selling no cases, but I think he's taken advantage of, which I have not yet, is that whole new where you can ship cards on eBay cheaper. Because I'm guessing, I haven't looked at the policies on shipping like Pokemon cards, seeing the dimensions of the envelope, but if a 6x6 CD will fit in an envelope, you can get cheaper a lot quicker, or a lot cheaper, shipping a lot cheaper. So I got a feeling that's what he's doing, but I haven't checked the dimensions to see if a 6x6 goat will fit into the dimensions given for the Pokemon cards, because I think it's a lot cheaper, and you still get tracking, I believe, through eBay. But I don't use eBay either, so I got a feeling that's what he's doing, but he's still not making much money at all doing what he's doing. Every once in a while I'll find these sellers. He's got almost 7,000 items up, and he's selling 2,400 items, so he's selling a pretty good percentage sell-through. So if he's not taking advantage of like that Pokemon card shipping thing, he's losing a lot of money. So that's why I'm taking it that's what he's doing somehow, some way. So I thought about checking into that and seeing what's up with that. But another reason why you don't is because you've got these big sellers out here like Second Spin. Okay, that's not a good example, but most of these will have these set as acceptable. And then you'll have like the Goodwills. I'm trying to see if I can see a Goodwill one real quick here. Like theirs is good. So it depends on your condition and what you're competing against, so that you don't always want to go, be the lowest. Like if I'm putting this item up, I'm doing the 555 plus my shipping, and then my percentage will kick in, so it'll be 333 plus shipping, and that's $2 in my pocket if it does sell. If it don't sell, no big deal. And I'm also not going to be promoting it. I'm relying on buy two get one free on those items now. So you have to come up with just different strategies, and being the cheapest is not the only strategy out there. There are a lot more strategies. Will that person sell more? Yes. But will they have more time invested at a lower rate? Yes. Where mine, if somebody comes in to buy one of my 333s where I'm putting $2 in my pocket, and they see buy three or buy two get one free, then they might add two more to the cart. Then I'm putting $4 in my pocket, and the shipping's going to be exactly the same cost. So, and it's only going to take me an extra maybe 60 seconds to pull two other items to go into that case. Where that person, depending on, and then there too, it depends on everything. That's why I always stress when I'm doing stuff is systems. Because if you it's weird. I can make a whole video and talk about this all day, but you have to have not only systems in place to list quick, to pull quick, and then your pricing strategy also. So it all has to mold together and just be one package. At the end of the day, you can't just, list the cheapest, but then it takes you, say 3 minutes to list the item and 3 minutes to pull the item and ship it. You're not going to make any money that way. Where my item, if I'm making $2 on it, it took me 30 seconds to list the item, and it might take 60 seconds to pull and ship the item. So there's a lot that goes into the thought process on when it comes to being competitive. So if you just sell rare high dollar items, then you don't have to worry or think as much about all those systems. But the way I'm set up with so much low dollar items, I have to be methodical in every step, if that makes sense. So that's why I have all the template drafts, and that's why I'm trying to show, especially with the new videos I've been doing, where pulling with the phone on my chest, you can see exactly how much time I put into actually pulling the items and stuff. So it's all has to be well planned and well placed, because some people spend, if you can only list 10 to 20 a day, and that takes you several hours, well, they all better be high dollar items or you're not making no money. Well, you're making money, but you know what I mean, lower amounts of money. So because your time is valuable. So if that makes sense. What do I ship through? I ship through stamps.com, and then Pirate Ship for international is what I use. So I tried using eBay once, and the thing I didn't like about it is at that time, and I don't know if they've changed it, is they had the bulk, which I can't use because I do one by one. But with the one by one, I couldn't get it to print up a scan form for the post office. It only would print it up if I did bulk printouts, and I can't do, ever since everything weighs differently, I can't do a bulk printout. So maybe that's changed since I've used it, because that was years ago. But the title said no tracking, even standard envelope with basic tracking. Wonder if he is sending regular stamped first class, and that's possible too. Yeah. So I haven't got too much into it, because I wouldn't go that route personally, because you know how long it takes to pull times that by 7,000. Not worth it to me, especially on a low dollar item. Not worth it. That's why I put in my listings now. I don't even change out the broken cases. I put in there case may be broken because it's not worth my time to change the case anymore. And they just raised median mail from $349 to $365, so it's definitely not worth my time anymore to change out broken cases. So at some point, the post office is going to be pricing some stuff out of existence online eventually with the way things are going. It might not be worth it. And that's where I'm hoping where I came up with, use the strategy buy two, get one free, because when it comes to low dollar items, the key to getting them and getting them cheap is going to be in bulk. So I know for a fact that listing in bulk, say buy these 30 CDs for $30, ain't going to happen. If you want to sell 30 CDs in a lot, chances are you're only going to get $7, $8, $10 out of it at the most, if it's this type of stuff, low dollar stuff. So the best thing to do is to not put too much time and thought into it. Buy two, get one free. At least right now, that's where my thought is. And if they sell, they sell. If they don't, no big deal. That's why I'm not promoting them. So trying to get every penny I can out of them. So, and concentrate more on the higher dollar stuff. So those would be like the bonus, if you will. Unique. All right, that was hundreds of listings for the same thing or just a few. Can your items stand out with pictures versus stock photo in your condition better? Yeah, I think, and that's why I kind of started to taking pictures of everything now, even the cheap CDs. It takes more time to separate the cheap CDs from the high dollar CDs than it would be just to snap pictures the way I got it set up now of taking pictures of everything, because I can fly through. What did I do? I don't even remember now. I did like 100 pictures, 100 items, pictures for 100 items in like under an hour the other day when I timed it. So I just doing pictures on everything now, even the low dollar stuff, and that can help your sell through rate instead of a stock photo. So 24 by 4, no 24 by 3, because I'm assuming only 1/3 of people. Only 1/3 of people leave feedback, and that numbers I've seen even a little bit lower now. It's starting to hit more like 30%. So feedback. That's the one good thing about eBay is the feedback has become. They promote it more on the item, as you can see here, but yet it's become less dominant, I guess, if you will, because now it don't even really take you to a feedback thing. If you want to click on the feedback, it takes you down to the bottom right here and just shows you the last 3 or so, and then shows you the star ratings. So that, in my opinion, is good, because you don't have to, because there's so many people who will go, oh my God, this person's got 5 negative feedbacks. They don't pay attention to 2193. Then they don't know to times that 2193 by 3, because if you don't leave a feedback, that was a positive transaction. That's one thing I've always suggested to eBay, is if somebody doesn't leave feedback after 90 days, you should automatically get a positive pop. So as a buyer, you don't know to times that number by 3. You're just going to look at this and go, well, he's got 5, and there's so many people who will send me feedback and go, yeah, you've got 3 negative feedbacks for X amount of time or whatever. I'm like, oops. Did that come back on? Did I hit it too soon? There we go. Sorry if you can hear me, my thing cut off again, so I can't see what I'm doing. Okay. So many people will say, oh, you got 5 negative feedbacks. And I'm like, well, did you see the 21,000 positives that I had in the last 12 months? So there's just so many different variables of people, the way they shop. Everybody's different. Some people don't even look at feedback, and on the app, you can't. It's hard to even see feedback and descriptions anymore. So people just buy whatever's right in front of them, which comes in handy with the higher promoting rate. So. Oh, the amount sold. Yeah, it was, what was it, 20? But that's over a 3-month period. What was I on? I don't even remember what I was on when I was looking. I've already lost it. Oh, I was on that same guy, or the same thing, wasn't I? Yeah. Yeah, so I went on. So he's got 7,000 listed, 24 sold, but that's over 3 months. Time. And doing the DVDs the same way. Oh, he's got no case, no tracking. Okay. The problem with no case, no tracking is you don't get the top seller, because you got to have the tracking to be a top seller. So you don't get the 10% discount on his fees, because if he's using media mail, he's losing money bad. He's bleeding money, so he's got to have another strategy. So it has to be just stamped envelopes, probably, if he's doing no tracking, because the Pokemon card thing has tracking. So it would have to be just putting stamps on it and going. Wonder what that would cost now. No. Just put in like a little manila envelope. Put a normal stamp on it. Greater chance of it getting broken that way too, though. So who knows how much in returns or refunds he's doing. Also, if the disc is getting broken like that, because you can't go thick on an envelope, right? So I don't think he'll be able to put really any protection in there to protect it. Maybe I should order something from him and see how he does it, actually. That's what I should do. That'd be the smart thing to do. That's what normal people do. Like, you hear from, like, what was it, Elon Musk. What was it? Before he started some business, you shop your competitors first to see how they operate and build yours better off of what they're doing. So maybe I'll order something from them and see how they're doing it. Alright. They'll have multiple listings for the same CD at different prices. I haven't noticed that. Have not noticed that. It could be different. I'd have to look and see. I'm not sure. On same items at different price points, to see if it's exactly the same. If the SKU number's the same, then yes, they are exactly the same items. Just because the title and the artist is the same doesn't necessarily mean it's the same item. You'd have to look at the actual UPC number. Will tell you if it's the exact same item or not. If they're not using UPC, then there's really no way of proving it. And if they're putting it at different prices, technically they can get away with that on eBay. That's one way around it. You got to have something different in the listing, whether that's title or price, or condition also is another factor in that. So if one of them's listed at very good, one's listed at good, one's listed at brand new, one's listed like new, they all have a little bit different prices, that's legal on eBay's, the way eBay looks at it. So you can get away with doing it like that. It's not something I do, but you can get away with it. Buy two, get one has been working great for me. Yeah, it definitely is working good for me on my items, as you've been hearing my Jings. Actually, I don't know if I should go in there on the live, because that's going to show. I don't know what. I don't want to show too much that I shouldn't, like on orders and people's information. So let me go here. if we can tell, like, what things were bought together. So my guess would be these things would be probably bought together. Maybe, I don't know for sure, but maybe not. I'm trying to think. Let's see. So these were probably those cha-chings in a row too, after the patches. Patches aren't going to show up here because I got more than one lot of patches. But that other, like, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching was probably these guys. Buy 2, get 1 free. And then this person probably bought these 2 together. So, and then that's another thing why I changed my $3.99 shipping on my media items. $3.99 unlimited items, in hopes that it would turn over more items per order. So, because you gotta, with pricing going up twice a year, you have to constantly, tweak your plans, your procedures, and how you go about things. So, like these, and then I don't know why this person didn't add a third, just of anything, to get it for free. But hey, yeah, I get the same amount no matter what. So, Kenneth Cole reaction. I thought the thing would sell quicker. And it is. Yesterday was pretty alright, after all. So what do we got here? Struggling with shipping policies. I have too many created and want to see which you have set up. Please share your shipping policies with us. I'll probably do that in another video because I have to really get into it. I couldn't do it. I got lunch coming in, so he'll probably be here in the next 5 minutes. So I'd have to do that on another video. But you just make shipping policies by weight instead of by item. Like, I have one media mail shipping policy that covers CDs, cassettes, DVDs, 8 tracks. That covers everything. So think of it as in weight of an item as opposed to the type of item. Like, you could do the same shipping policy, say, for t-shirts and hats, because they're basically going to weigh the same when you ship them. So think of it like that. That'd be the best advice I can give you on shipping policies. Think weight of item, not item as a whole. If you watch me list, which you may have in the past on some videos, or you will in the future on other videos, a lot of times when I'm sitting here and I grab something, I'm going like this. That's me weighing it in my head, knowing which shipping policy to use. This will be a small toy shipping policy, which I charge, I think, $4.99. I may have changed it with the last upgrade. I don't remember. So that would have been a $4.99 shipping policy. See me doing this? This would be a large toy shipping policy, which is, I think, $9.99 is what I ship for it. So you just got to think weight, not the type of item. That's the best way to do it. Web Interprets, how do you have their shipping policy set up? I stopped using the Web Interpret shipping. I tried using it, but it was a pain in the butt. So I just started shipping them through Pirate Ship. So I had them turn it off. So I don't use their shipping. 2,400 times 4 to get his amount sold per year. So yes, each quarter. Maybe ships through his employer's business. That's possible too. Yeah. Order and do a live when it gets there. They're doing it. Get ground duplicate listings. Plus, most of their listings show up first in search. Yeah, I know that. That's why I think some of them's got some back end issues or back end deals with eBay. And I've tried getting into that section, but I haven't been able to yet. I always have thrown it out there to people I've talked to at eBay, and the people I talk to know nothing about it. So I haven't been able to break that door yet. So I guess I haven't done enough volume yet to get those little perks that some big sellers get. So I got to keep striving for that, I guess. Somebody bought a lot of 8-tracks from me. Nice. Probably buy 2 get 1 free. So definitely buy 2 get 1 free has definitely kicked up my sales and my dollar amount, being I'm not promoting any of those items. So instead of promoting it, I'm giving the value to the buyer on the 3rd item they're getting for free. So don't be afraid to play around with different things. Even if you only do like maybe half of your items, try giving the value to eBay as promoted. Try giving the value to eBay sellers, and play with it and see what works for you, what works best with what items you're selling. And how much value and time you want to put into the items. So my food is here, so I'm gonna get off here. James, can you talk about monthly relisting fees on so much inventory? I have no relisting fees. I have none. That's why I don't have to worry about anything right now. I got an anchor store, which is 25,000 free listings per month, and then 75,000 free listings on medium items per month. So I got 100,000 items basically I can list for free as of right now. Now I'm not even nowhere near there yet, at least on the media, nowhere near there. So I still got room to grow. When it comes to your listing fees every month, judge how much you're paying with what store setting you have, and do the math to see if jumping up a store level makes more sense, because you would be saving money with fees. So that'd be the best way to go there. So, all right, I am done, everybody. Thanks for all your feedback as usual. Thank you guys for being here. So appreciate it. My throat's dry. All right, that's it for the Sunday trial. I'm guessing this all went well. Music went good and everything, so got an idea what to do in the future. Like I said, I'll probably do late nights is what I plan on doing, and maybe like a 9 to 11s to keep me up later so I can list more, and in turn help you guys list more. Because I usually stop between 7 and 9 and go watch TV. So, and then if with summer coming, I want to ride my bike more often. So if I'm riding my bike from say 4 to 6 or 5 to 7, then I need to list a couple of extra hours per day. So this might help me do that too. So, all right, that's all. Thank you guys. I will enjoy lunch. I think the dog is on the table. Nope, but all right, I'm outie. My food's here, and